Good morning. Today is Monday, October the 14th, and we're on page 5 of the purchase agreement. Actually, we're on the very bottom of page 4, which I'll go over real quickly, but primarily this is all about page 5, the final page of the purchase agreement. So on the very bottom of page 4, lines 245 and 246, it talks about addenda and related document, and it has a series of checkboxes. The agency disclosure, the property disclosure, VA or FHA addendum, FHA notice for your protection, for instance, is another one. And then it continues on to the final page, talks about the condominium addendum, house sale, contingency, concurrency addendum, lead-based payment addendum. And then on line 249, you have a box for other. That could be, let's say, for instance, there's another addendum involved that the lister is providing. Or let's say you use a promissory note, that would be something that you would want to be part of the contract. Let me state very clearly that a lot of people don't check these boxes. And you really need to be very on top of checking these boxes, because there's a saying that these documents are part of the contract. And so you don't want any loose ends. Contract is a contract. It's not gray, it's black and white. And so, if you are filling out some of these forms, you need to make sure that you check the boxes, that they are included, and they are part of the purchase agreement. Okay? So now, really, this last page is more about the signature page. And so really, lines 251 to 257 have to deal with the buyer. And this is where they sign, whether you have them wet sign, which is signing in person with a pen, or whether you have them sign via DocLoop, or what is coming up to be DocuSign in the near future for us. This is where the buyer would sign it. I think that it's probably important, and I think, once again, I'm as guilty of this as many people. I think that moving forward, I think collecting their address and their phone number and their emails and putting them on this form is probably a benefit in the long run, especially when you're sending stuff over to a title company. I get why some people worry about putting that on there. They feel that maybe that information is going to be used by, say, the other agent to kind of try and steal their client. But I don't think that that's a reasonable concern, and I think that that information is important, because ultimately the title company is going to want it, and so that's important. We get down to line 260, earnest money deposit. And so in the event that the buyer is not making earnest money deposit directly to escrow agent, receipt is hereby acknowledged of a check and or a note. And therefore, if you do get a check and it's made out to the escrow company or whatever, you can acknowledge that you have received that there. But that's only if you've received it. If they're sending it directly to the title company, you're not signing or checking that. The only time you're signing and or checking that is if they're handing you the check, while they're writing the offer, or you've used a note, a promissory note, which is in our templates. And there's nothing wrong with using a promissory note, in my opinion. You just need to make sure that you get it redeemed. So let's talk about lines 266 to 271, because this kind of runs kind of confusing. This is my take on it as to how to fill it out, and you could argue from your own selfish reasons, this is the most important part of the document. This is where you get paid, and it states that you get paid. And you want to put that in there. It's part of the contract, and granted, you're going to send an escrow letter to the title company, but you really want to put it in there. This is how I fill it out. Seller accepts the above offer and instructs the escrow agent to pay from the seller's proceeds a commission of. And so on this line 267 and 268, I use that as the listing broker. I don't know what the listing broker is getting paid. So what I put in there is on line 267, a commission of, and on that first line, I will just put in per list agreement. That pretty much covers it. And then they'll provide their information to the title company as to what it is that they're being paid via their escrow letter. And then I just, after that, the bracketed line with the percentage sign, I just draw a line through there, and a dash. Of the purchase price to, and then on line 268, broker at, and then you have the address. I put in who the broker is. Let's use the example, it's Howard Hanna. So it's to Howard Hanna, if you want to put their address in, because it does state the address, great. I sometimes just put in who the broker is, just to designate that part of it, okay? And then when we get to the end of line 268, and it says the word and, On 269, that's where I'm going to put my information. And let's use an example that we're getting paid a 3-2 graduating commission. So on line 269, on the larger line, I'm getting paid 3% on the first 100,000, 2% on the balance. And then in the bracketed section with the percentage, still on line 269, I'm writing 3/2G, which is for graduated, of the purchase price 2. And on line 270, that's where in that line I'm putting where the cooperating broker, Keller Williams citywide. That's where I'm putting that. And then I go down to line 271, which it's hard to tell on the way this form is formatted, but that gives you the ability to list our address, 2001 Crocker Road, Suite 200, Westlake, Ohio, 44145. Okay? That's how I fill it out, and I think that that's the correct way to fill it out, and it's important that you do that. I don't think that you want to write a contract where it's written up where you're not getting any commission. Lines 272 to 276, it deals with where the seller signs. If you're the buying agent, you're obviously not representing the seller, and the listing agent will have to get that signed, and so that's where they would sign, and date. And then down at the bottom, 279 all the way down to the bottom, it kind of lays out who are the people involved in the transaction, meaning who's the listing broker, who's the listing agent, who's the selling agent, who's the selling broker. You put in their names, and you put in the corresponding broker and agent license numbers, which can be found in the MLS, typically right on the printout. And, that's something that, once again, is worth filling out. Very easy to get lazy and not do it, but that really is worth filling out. So that's pretty much about it. Hopefully you found all these videos helpful on the contract. Once again, the purchase contract to me is the most important document that we use, and certainly I think that by watching these videos you will be much better able to represent your client. Thank you very much.